Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. Now this video is covering one of my favourite topics, well indeed a couple of my favourite topics: smart home technology and lighting. I love lighting because it can help create a really good sort of ambient mood in the room. I just love different bulbs, different lighting effects, and Philips Hue very kindly sent me out 3 of their very latest filament light bulbs. These are really cool because it's like the old vintage style bulbs where you can see the element or the filament inside mixed with today's modern smart home technology. And the Philips Hue range of bulbs and accessories has been growing over the years. I use a lot of them already, and I was super excited to see these because I'd had some filament bulbs before that were non-smart bulbs and I absolutely loved them, and now we've got that sort of marrying up of the new technology. Wow, it is really good. Now just to give you a bit of background, the Philips Hue bulbs actually are controllable via the Philips Hue app. I've got the app on my phone here. I'm actually in the editing room, so I've set up a room with just this lamp on, or just this bulb actually in the app, and you can control it with preset sort of icons. There's some icons in there that will allow me to change this from dimmed to bright, also into a night light mode, which takes it right down in brightness. I can go back round to the dimmed setting here as well, or I can control the brightness with a slider, so I can turn it right down, or I can move the slider up, and then it will increase the brightness of the bulb as well. So very, very nice indeed. The presets work extremely well. What I have found is because my Hue bridge is quite a distance between this lamp or this bulb and the Hue bridge, it takes a little bit of time to actually react to what I'm doing with the app. As you can see there, I can push bright. It just takes like half a second, and when I use the slider sometimes it doesn't adjust it. That's just because of the distance between the products. You can also of course turn it on and off. You can add it to different rooms and different groups of lights, and it just works extremely well. Now because it's quite difficult to see the element in here, I want to show you the 3 bulbs that I've been sent. The one that's in the lamp is this one. This is the single filament bulb ST64, and it's an E27 bulb. So that's the first one. This actually gives out a warmness or light colour of 2100 Kelvin, 550 lumen at its brightest, so very, very bright bulb. And then the other 2, this one I'll show you next. This is the A60 E27, again E27 fitting, 2100K, and it's 550 lumen, 7 watts. This is 7 watts, so very, very low power. And I can actually show you this bulb a little bit closer because I haven't got this one in the lamp, but this is what it looks like. How cool is that? Very, very cool. Look at that. So you can see the filament inside, and it just looks really wicked. I just love it, absolutely love it. E27 fitting. You can get these with a bayonet fitting as well, but I just love how these look, both turned on and turned off. It just looks fantastic. Obviously if you're having it hanging in a wall light, in a ceiling light, then that is how it would look up that way. It just looks fantastic. And then the other one, little bit of a sad story, sad face about this one. This one here is the G93, big box, as you can see. Again, 550 lumens, same temperature, 2100 Kelvin. This is a little bit of a shame. I'll tell you why. Because this is what it looks like. It's a beautiful looking bulb, but unfortunately it got damaged during shipping, so the element inside has come adrift. It does still work, but I didn't want to risk it in this video to try and demonstrate it to you. But again, it's just a beautiful looking bulb. Just look at that. Just look at how cool that looks. Very, very cool indeed. And this is a big, big bulb. This would look amazing if you had, for example, maybe 2 or 3 hanging lights above a dining room table. maybe slightly lower than you normally would consider doing them, and having 3 of these large bulbs hanging down, just exposed really, without any shade on, and quite a low light to create that sort of ambient mood, is fantastic. They look absolutely gorgeous. Really very, very good indeed. Now, just a couple of extra things. Let me show you this at different brightnesses as well, actually. Let me pull the lamp a little bit nearer. So this is what it looks like turned on. You can see that filament inside. This is in its dimmest mode as well. That's what it looks like. Look at that. It looks really, really, really good. Let's go into dimmed mode, which is a little bit brighter, and you start to obviously lose seeing the filament inside, but because of my camera re-exposing, you can still see it. Look at that. It's just brilliant. And then we put it up to its brightest mode. Again, we wait for the camera to readjust. Look at that. Absolutely awesome. I love it. It just looks so cool. And that larger bulb, the largest one of these 3, because of the size of it, the effect is even bigger as well, or even better. So really very, very cool indeed. Let's pop this back down to the lowest setting just so you can see me again. So that's what it looks like, all controllable via the app. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of a tip as well, so stay tuned for the tip. I've been reading a lot of forums where people have problems with their bulbs. I want to give you a tip of how to correct those problems. Before I do so, this is a live broadcast. A big good morning to Rob Maguire, Golden Solution, and Clive Wyndham, all in the live chat. Thanks for tuning in live, guys. I really do appreciate it. Clive is from Newark in the UK. Thank you very much. I love hearing where you're watching from, so please do let me know. Now, if you're watching live, as always, you can ask me questions or leave me comments in the live chat or the super chat if you want to help support the channel. And if you're watching after the live broadcast, you can use the regular comment section below. So any questions you've got, you can always pop them in the comment section. Either I answer them or somebody else in the Geekanoids community chimes in and helps you out. So please do use the comment section. And if you want to purchase any of these bulbs, before I give you the tip, just to remind you, there are links down in the video description to where you can actually purchase these for yourself. There's also a link, of course, to the Philips Hue website. So, the little tip: if you buy one of these bulbs, or indeed other bulbs in the range, and you're finding that they won't connect to your bridge, or they just won't connect to your system, there are a couple of reasons that might be. One, maybe it's just struggling communicating with the bridge because of the distance, so move it nearer. Little bonus tip for you there. Or sometimes when you buy them in a kit, they're already linked to the other accessories inside that kit, and you need to sort of break that link sometimes to allow them to connect to your kit. Or indeed, if you're purchasing them off a friend, maybe second user, then sometimes you need to reset the bulbs. There is a little bit of a tip here for you. I'm not actually going to do it because I don't want to reset this bulb. But you can get these dimmer switches. Now, this is part of the range of accessories that are also available in the Hue range of bulbs and accessories. And this is a dimmer switch. So this is really cool because not everyone in your family will want to use the app. And these are very handy. They come with like a magnetic backing plate that you can just put next to your regular light switch, or indeed anywhere else. And these allow you to control a single light or a group of lights. But if you have a bulb that isn't behaving properly and you want to reset it, the top and bottom buttons here are on and off. The middle ones are for dimming and brightening the light bulb. So this is off and this is on. And you just go to a bulb, that you go right up close to it and hold the on and off button, push them both in at the same time and hold them in for about 10 seconds. And the bulb that you're nearest to will flash on and off. It might do it once or a couple of times, and then you release the buttons and that has reset the bulb. So that's well worth knowing to reset the bulb. If you've got one of these, then it makes it very, very easy indeed to reset a bulb just by going up near to it, holding in the power on and power off button at the same time for about 10 seconds. The bulb flashes and then it resets. Now, the reason I'm giving you that tip is because all 3 of these bulbs, they all work absolutely fine now, but this little one, it wouldn't connect for some reason. Don't know why, but I just did a reset on it with the dimmer and it works absolutely fine now. So very, very handy tip. Anyway, let's take one last look inside the live chat. Hanif, is the exterior housing made of glass or plastic on these bulbs? This is glass, or at least it's cold to the touch, so it's got to be glass. This portion here is plastic, and then we've got the metal with the plastic shrouding in here. I believe, I'm not quite sure which is the earth and which is the live, but one of these acts as earth. But very, very nice construction. It's a really solidly made bulb, and of course it's got the Philips Hue branding on it there as well. I really love these, absolutely superb, really do like them. Just seen Craig jump into the live chat as well. Thanks for tuning in live, Craig. So as I say, if you want to pick up any of these bulbs, I can highly recommend them. I love the Philips Hue range. In the app, just to touch on this, we've got this little palette icon in the top corner here. If you have bulbs that don't just have a single colour, if you have bulbs that have sort of a colour range where you can change them via RGB, then you will have different settings where you can change on the colour wheel and give yourself a really sort of striking look. I haven't actually got it turned on at the moment, but I've got an LED light strip on the back of the desk here, and I can change the colour from blue to red to yellow to white to green, whatever colour I want, and the brightness, all via the app. So that is it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, please do hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe. I mean that sincerely. I publish new tech videos pretty much every single day, sometimes more than one, and I've been a content creator on YouTube for over 13 years now, and I thoroughly enjoy it. I enjoy it as much today as I did when I first started. The Geekanoids community, that's you guys and girls, are absolutely fantastic. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. And that's it for this video. Have a fantastic day ahead. I'll see you all in another video very, very soon.